Members of the Bahamas National Commission on Marijuana hosting a series of town hall meetings in the hopes of garnering public feedback on the impact of all things related to cannabis. The first town hall meeting takes place June 26th at 6:30 at the St. John's High School Auditorium. Then in the nation's second city, Freeport, at the Foster Pestina Center, June 27th, and later on in North and South Andros. Co-chair Quinn McCartney says the commission is set to conduct a fact-finding mission in Jamaica and in Canada in the hopes of garnering more information about the impact and benefits of marijuana. Additionally, Mr. McCartney says the commission was given an extension to submit its findings to the minister in September, a deadline he says the commission plans to meet.
Members of the commission hope to meet with key officials from both the Jamaican government and officials from the Cannabis Licensing Authority to investigate the regulatory issues and realities facing our sister CARICOM member state. In addition, members of the commission plan to travel to Canada to meet with government officials and also the Cannabis Licensing Authority there in an effort to obtain a broader perspective relative to concerns surrounding cannabis reform around the world. We are pushing hard to make sure that we meet the deadline, but certainly what will affect us meeting that deadline are our planned trips to Jamaica and Canada, because certainly we'd want to make sure include those. So we're still waiting for arrangements to be finalized with those two countries, but certainly we'd not want to report without having the opportunity to visit those countries.
Now, when asked about critics saying that the process is taking too long, Mr. McCartney responded this way.
We understand, and certainly the Commission is aware that members of the public want this issue to be addressed as quickly as possible, but the Commission wants to make sure that we are very deliberative in our discussions and in our consultations, and we want to make sure that what we bring to the Bahamian public is something that would be of relevance to the Bahamas. And so we say yes, it may be perceived to be taking a bit too long, but certainly we want to give this issue sufficient time because it is a very important and critical issue.